Welcome to this Qigong class about letting go of fear and activating the forgiveness within ourselves. In Qigong, fear is attached to the water element and with it to the organ system of kidneys, bladder and reproductive sexual organs. And the forgiveness is attached to the liver on the right side of your body, because this is where the giving and the receiving is happening. The liver is the general of the emperor, and the heart is the emperor of the whole 5-element organ system. The virtue of the heart is compassion. The virtue of the liver is benevolence and kindness. And the virtue of the kidneys is wisdom and inner peace. And then the spleen is trust, and the lungs is standing for righteousness and courage, and also for freedom. So what we want to do to let go of fear, we want to purify the kidney bladder area and also the kidney and bladder lines. Then we want to purify the liver and the gallbladder, let go of anger, jealousy, envy, the unwillingness to share things with other people, the greed. We want to let go of that and then allow the virtue of kindness and benevolence and forgiveness to arise. The virtue of the kidneys, which is wisdom and inner peace, serenity, willpower, to allow this to arise. And then with that, open up the heart, connect to the compassion which we have and patience with other people, and filling our awareness, filling our field with this understanding. This class I'm going to show you how to do it both standing and seated. And it is about a dive deep within, letting go of those obstacles which are not allowing you to experience your highest potential, your true self, which I believe is unconditional love. It is not something you need to learn. It is rather you need to remove the obstacles which are impeding you to experience your true self. For the ones who have an affirmation or a prayer, or for the Course in Miracles students, I will prompt you after the purification process. I will prompt you to read your affirmation, read your prayer, read a sutra if you're a yogi, or whatever, a Bible verse, whatever you want to expand into your awareness. Put it ready. I have got the Course in Miracles book open here. I've got it ready for me to read it, and you can have whatever you have, whatever you like to expand into your experience. Okay, let's begin. Come into WUJI posture. You sink your coccyx bone. If you're sitting on the chair, you come on the edge of the chair and just put your feet shoulder width apart. And you want your spine to be straight. We want that both in standing or in seated. We want our spine to be straight. And we just relax. And then we bring the breath into our nose and exhale. You can do this both seated or standing. Exhale. Bring your awareness down into your belly. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Today we're also really going to consider what the ego actually is. Inhale and exhale. Very good. And now just visualize again that Taiji pole. Imagine that it's coming through the crown of your head, coming all the way through the body, coming out of your perineum and anchoring itself in the earth. If you're standing, you just imagine that you're growing roots through your feet, through the bottom of your feet into the earth. If you're sitting down, you also grow the roots from your tailbone. Just imagine that you are growing it down. And if you're sitting, you can start wagging the tail, the dragon's tail. And for the ones who are standing, they can start knocking on the door of life. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Very good. We are just waking up the organs. We are saying hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, organs. We are going to work together now. We want to let go of fear today. Let go of anger and of impatience. Very good. If you're sitting down, you can do the same, like this. Very good. And notice how you feel. Relax. Notice how the body has been activated. And then we're going to activate the whole organ system. So you start at the right and you start inhaling and then start exhaling through the mouth. In and exhale. Also keep your eyes open. You can look down and imagine that you're letting go through your eyes, but you're exhaling the negative emotion through your mouth. You're letting it leave your body mind system through your skin and through the roots which you are growing into the earth. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Very good. You can put your hands on your liver on the right and onto your spleen on the left. And you can do the same while you are seated. And what you want, and then just tune into the liver. Notice what color it is, what warmth it is, what temperature it is. If it's got anything to say to you. And also tune into your spleen and notice if there is any worry or distrust in somebody or in something or in yourself, low self-esteem. And in the liver, notice if there is any anger, envy, jealousy, unwillingness to forgive. Notice if that is there. And just tune in for a moment. Very good. And then we are going to let go of the anger and the worry. Inhale. And then we're going to start shaking. If you're sitting down, you can do like this. You can wag the tail. If you're standing, you shake. And you start shaking with the sound for the liver and say, shh. You can even turn to the right, connect to the liver, and then say, very good. And again, connect to the liver. You can put your whole hand onto the liver. Bring green light into the liver and then notice if there is any space which is not green and let go. Very good. Then we go to the spleen. The liver, if it's very angry, it attacks the spleen. It attacks it. It doesn't allow it to feel safe and trusting. So we want to connect to the spleen. Very good. And then we let go of any kind of worry or distrust from the spleen. Notice what color it is, what temperature. Connect to the spleen and let go with the spleen sound, which is inhale and say 3 times. You can turn to the left. If you're sitting down, you can do whichever is better for you. Very good. And put your hands onto the liver and on the spleen and notice how there is energy started moving in this particular area. Very good. Now we go up to the heart and the lungs. Notice the lungs first. How are the lungs doing? The color here is supposed to be white and it's supposed to be spacious. If you feel contracted or if you feel sadness or maybe even depression, then it attaches itself to the lungs and you have got a sensation of not being able to breathe. We want to let go of this sensation with the lung sound, which is S. Connect to the lungs and say S. One more. Connect to the lungs, and this time we're going to shake to the top. Very good. Connect to the lungs. Just observe what is happening there. Very good. And this time we're going to shake to the sides. Inhale. You can do that whole thing as well when you're sitting, and go. You just really want to shake that body, shake it out. And also your intention plays a very important role in that. Very good. Observe how the lungs feel. Observe the space you might have created. Observe the color you can see in there. Maybe you can see gray areas, which is okay, but you don't want to see dark gray or dark purple or red. You want to kind of see this whole lungs like white, crystalline, clear. Very good. And from the lungs, we're going to go to the heart. And notice what we feel in the heart. Is there impatience there? Is there hatred? Is there an unwillingness to love people or an unwillingness to be loved? Is there somebody who actually wants to offer you love and help and you're going, no, I don't need you. I don't want you. Don't bother me. I'm okay here in my solitude. So you connect to the heart there. Is there some overexcitement? Is there too much going on? You connect to the heart. Very good. The virtue is patience and compassion, also with yourself. And the healing sound is ha. Very good. Notice the color which is there. The color is red. And also notice the temperature. If there is black in there or very dark purplish red or even white spots in there, they're not supposed to be there. We want to let go of that. Connect. And then say, let's go to the sides. And let go. And up to the sky. Very good. Put a smile on your face. Connect to the heart. Notice how you feel. Very good. And then after that, connect to the kidneys. You're sitting down, you can connect to the kidneys. This is dark blue or black in here. This is the most yin, and this is where the fear is coming from. The fear is the basis for all negative emotion. And we want to let go of fear. Fear is not serving us. So we connect to our kidneys. Put OK signs on. And the sound is choo. And you start knocking on your kidneys. Inhale. And then say choo. And again. Inhale. And say choo. And this time shake it out. Inhale and say choo. Very good. And then you can put your hands onto the kidneys and breathe into the kidneys. Inhale. Sink your tailbone. Inhale into the kidneys. Make your belly big. And then exhale. And again, you can do that also seated. You push your back into your hands. So you go. And then say, inhale. And exhale. And seated, you want to do this movement. So you inhale up, you put your heels up, come up on your toes, inhale, and exhale. Sink your leg and then put your toes up. Sink the heels and put the toes up, exhaling. Push backwards. Inhale and exhale. In and exhale. So you go standing, inhale. You continue doing that seated if you want. Inhaling, you go up on the toes and exhale. In and exhale. Now let's do 3 more. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose, tonifying that line in the legs. Inhale and exhale. Lift the toes. Inhale and turn your hands around. Exhale. Toes up, heel down, toes up. Exhale. Push backwards. Activate the arms. And inhale. Come up on the toes. And sink the heels. Exhale. Push back. Activate the arms. Push backwards. Activate the whole body. And now let's do it with that. So we are easily lifting up. Inhale. And now turn your hands around, and now when you activate the whole body as you're lifting the toes, contract all the muscle, exhale. You can do that also seated. Inhale, relax. And now exhale, contract all the muscles in your body. You can do 50% here of contraction, 70% of contraction. Last one. Now we're going to try 70% contraction. Inhale. And exhale. And this time we do 100% contraction. Inhale. Relax. You're relaxing up. And now contract the legs, contract your arms, contract the body, and exhale. And relax. Inhale and relax. Put your hands, if you're seated, put your hands on your lap. If you're standing, just put your hands onto your belly and observe how you feel. Very good. And now we're going to clean out that bladder meridian to be able to let go of fear. We're going to do more of fear release. So imagine that you're collecting an earth ball. The earth stands for confidence and trust, the motherly energy. So you can collect an earth ball and then bring that ball up to your heart and just hold it there. And then put your toes like a T. Step forward and then bring the ball down. Imagine that you're cleaning your whole leg with this ball of confidence from the earth. And then you bring it up. Inhale. And then you do it to the other side. You step out and you say, you feel the soft stretch in the back. Inhaling. Now if you're doing that seated, you can do the same. You put the feet together, step close, and then you put out and you exhale. Inhale. And then you do the other one. You step and push out and come to like a T step, come out, and you keep the weight on the back, and then you push down, exhaling. In. And the other one, exhale, letting go of fear through the bladder meridian, exhaling down, inhaling confidence. And again. In. And exhale. Inhaling. Notice how you feel. Come close, put your foot out and exhale. In. And the other side. And exhale. Inhale. And relax. Notice how you feel. Notice how we have purified the body, how it is more open. Very good. And we're going to connect one more time to the kidneys. Notice if there is any more residue of fear which is obstructing our willpower and inner peace. When we are in fear, we cannot experience that. So we want to get rid of the last residues of that fear. You're going to find the kidneys, come 4 fingers up from the navel, and then go 4 fingers to one side. And here, at the end of these 4 fingers, here on the side, this is where your kidney is. So you can put one hand there and the other hand on the back. And now you have your kidneys more or less sandwiched between your hands. And this is your right kidney. And you just want to connect to that right kidney. You can do that also seated. How is that right kidney? The willpower in that kidney is the one which wants to do. Very good. And then connect to the other kidney. It's the same. Come 4 fingers up from the navel and then 4 fingers to the side. And there is your kidney. There you put your hand in the front and the other one in the back. This is the left kidney. The willpower of this kidney is to wait, to be patient. And there can be a conflict between those 2 kidneys if you are in fear. So you want to let go of fear, return back into serenity and understanding, allowing the wisdom to arise when to act and when not to act. So we're going to do another purification here, starting on the left. Inhale. And then do the kidney sound, which is like this. And come to the other side. Connect to these kidneys. Notice what color there is in that kidney. And imagine that you are spraying fresh water through those kidneys, cleansing out anything which is not serving you. Connect to the kidneys and say, connect to the kidneys, inhale, and say, connect again, and say, you can do the same when you're seated, and then say, come back, inhale. And then connect to this kidney a moment and send clean water through that kidney. Inhale and say, inhale. And do 3 more on either side. both hands on the kidney, relax. Notice how you feel. Notice how much space we have created inside in the kidneys. Very good. And to let go of fear is to forgive. So we want to connect now to the liver on the right. And you can sandwich the liver in there now. Send the green light through the liver. Imagine that you are in a forest. And then you lift up the hand, stretch the liver, and then say, shh. Collect green light, bring it into the liver. And exhale. And again, inhale. Push and say, shh. Collect green light. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Collect green light through the roots from the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Collect green light. Bring it in to the liver. Exhale. And now we're going to stretch the same liver and gallbladder meridian on the left side. So the same. You collect the liver. You collect green light from the bottom. Inhale. And then say, shh. And then collect. And bring green light into the liver, letting it go through your leg, into the roots, into the earth. And again, inhale. Inhale, lift up the confidence of the earth and green light through the liver meridian, through the gallbladder meridian, inhaling. And then say, shh. Inhale. And wash the green light through the liver meridians and gallbladder meridians all the way down into the earth. And again, inhale. And say, shh. In. And wash it down. Now put your hands onto liver and spleen. Notice how you feel. And then I want you to remember of something or somebody you cannot forgive. It can be yourself. It can be a friend, a partner, a child. It can be the life circumstances. It can be your fate. It can be yourself. Whatever, there is something which you have got great difficulties to forgive. Now collect this. Imagine that person in front of you, or imagine that circumstance in front of you. You can imagine it as a picture or photograph or a situation which is symbolizing this, what you cannot forgive. And now take your hands, sink your hands down, and then breathe up, connect to the universe, and exhale down. Bring the awareness of the universe into that space which you are occupying. And again, inhale up, lift the confidence of the earth, inhale, and exhale, reinforcing the peace through the central channel, expanding it into the earth. And again, inhale, connect to the heavenly source, and this time imagine that you are tracing that pillar of light as you are slowly exhaling down, noticing that you are standing with within that pillar of light. Exhale. Very good. And this time, inhale up, come, put your hands to the height of the shoulders. Exhale. Now collect the willingness to forgive into your hands. Inhale. Bring it to your heart. Turn the hands around and now send a ball of forgiveness into that situation which is in front of you. Exhale. Envelop the situation or the person in that light. Inhale. Imagine that you are inhaling just as you did before, and now you're expanding this light of forgiveness around the situation or around this person. Exhaling down. And again, inhale. Imagine that you're enveloping this situation in light. Asking your Creator, asking the divine intelligence or universal intelligence to help you see this situation in a different light. I forgive. Inhale and exhale. I let go. Exhaling. One more time. You say, I forgive. I see the light in this situation. And then you say, I let go. Exhale. Very good. And then come and let's do that one more time. Collect the confidence of the earth. And then inhale up and say, I forgive. And then exhale and I let go. And come, let you come into WUJI posture, just letting your hands hang down on your side, observing the situation in front of you and noticing that the situation has shifted, that you are feeling a little bit different about this person, this situation, this issue which is difficult for you to forgive. Very good. And now we're going to inhale up and reinforce that pillar of peace and joy. Exhaling really slowly down. And we're going to prepare to read our affirmation, our prayer, our lesson or text which we have prepared to read, to expand into our awareness. Very good. And then inhale, and then go to your affirmation. Take the piece of paper, or if you have it in your mind, you can recite it. It can also be a prayer, which you always do. You can just recite it in your mind. You can also recite it loud. For the Course in Miracles students, they can take their book now and just allow yourself now, in this expanded state of consciousness, to read the idea and breathe it in. Very good. And then send this idea to that situation you see in front of you. So you first collect the idea for yourself. Inhale. And then say the sentence, the prayer or affirmation out loud. Exhaling down, tracing that pillar of light in which you are standing. Very good. And then take that same idea and put it on the situation which you find difficult to forgive. Inhale, and then say the idea and bring this pillar of light around this person or around the situation which you are visualizing, and repeat the idea in your mind. Inhale and then slowly exhale and envelop the situation or the person in the idea. Very good. And as you're coming down to the floor, you realize that this situation is connected with you through the roots in the earth. And you sink your hands down, they're hanging next to you, and now you inhale. You're inhaling the confidence of the earth, you're connecting with the heavenly source. And now you circulate it over that person or over that situation in front of you, exhaling, repeating the idea of today. Connecting through the feet, through the bottom, inhaling up. And sinking the peace and love onto this situation with today's idea, with today's affirmation over that situation or person or past. And notice that your forgiveness is willing. Notice that your liver is willing to forgive. Smile and say thank you to yourself and the situation for teaching you forgiveness. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And now do 2 more of those by yourself, repeating the idea of today or your affirmation. If you see it, you can do this. Last one. Very good. And then bring this incredible ball of light, of forgiveness, of union, of wisdom and inner peace. And then observe the situation. Observe that it has disappeared, that the persons involved in the situation, they are lighting up and they are walking away. And the situation is full of light. The person is full of light. And your heart is full of light. And then take this awareness and let's circulate it through the whole body in the macrocosmic orbit today. Bring it up, inhale, and then exhale, bring it down to your lower belly, and then push it through towards the back, and then bring it down around your legs, and now bringing up to the front, to the lower belly, push it down, push it through to the back, and bring it up. We are tracing like a big number 8. And we are enveloping our whole body and awareness in this eternity symbol, remembering that we are one with the universe, that our body belongs to the earth, but our mind belongs to the universe, belongs to the divine creation. Inhale and exhale. If you're doing it seated, it's the same. Going down. Inhale, up the back, coming up on the back. Exhaling down at the front, and try to exhale with one breath, the whole circulation down, and then inhale with one breath, the whole circulation up to the crown. Let's do 2 more, as slow as you can, your movement following your breath. Very good. Inhale. And exhale. And exhale. And now bring it up, the last one. And exhale. And then bring it up to your belly. Put your feet together. Notice how you feel. Very good. And then just circulate this into the belly. Circulate it with big circles. Coming bigger and bigger, spreading all this beautiful chi energy with your whole body and mind. With your emotions. Very good. And then we start circulating it back, bringing it, making it smaller, bringing it back into a pearl of chi. Feeling so much lighter as we are forgiving the past, we are forgiving the people, we are forgiving ourselves. And then push this pearl into the center of your body and down into the sea of chi. Thank you so much for participating. Let me know in the comments how this was for you. Share this with somebody who needs it. And have a wonderful day, week, or month, or year. Love, light, and chi to you.